Hello guys, today we are going to see how to load and unload this beautiful Minolta X-500, which is the same camera as the Minolta X-570, it just depends on the market where you bought it. So first thing that you will want to do is to make sure that you have batteries inside of the camera, and you will want to turn on the camera because we need to be able to shoot it to be able to load this camera. Secondly, you will turn it with the lens looking in front of you. You will take this one up and you will take it completely up to be able to open it. So you just take this one up and you will see your door will be opening. Secondly, you will put your camera flat in this way. You'll take your film that you want to load. In this case, this film is 400 ISO. That's a very important number that you will need to remember later on to do the settings of the camera. Secondly, you'll take your film. You'll put this one slightly up and you'll put your film inside. This will allow you to then put it back down and to lock the camera. The camera is locked with the film inside. You will then take this one and you will slide it inside of the tip that is right here, which will allow you to actually lock this film inside of the camera. So I'm sorry, there is my hand in the way, but you will see it in a second. Here it is. So that's locked in. You just slide it inside of the teeth, and as you can see, there is a little teeth here, so when it will turn, it will hold it. There is also a little black teeth right here. You need to see that everything is well aligned. The next stage will be to actually crank your camera and shoot. You will crank a second time, and you will shoot again. This way, your film should be here completely staying flat, and with a little tension, but not crazy tension. That means that your film is ready to go. You will then close the door. You'll put the camera back down. The next thing that we'll want to do is to set the ISO. To set the ISO, you have a little black button here, which will push, which will allow you to turn this black wheel. If you check on the side of this black wheel, there is the numbers here. That's basically your ISO. So you will want to align it. We were 400, so this one is 400 right now, and it should stay in. We have set the ISO. It's very important, or else all the settings of your camera will be wrong. Next, we will want to make sure that our film is ready to go. So as you can see, you have a small number here, which is S, which basically means that it's not ready. So you will want to activate it again, shoot, move it again, and shoot. We are now in the one, which means that we are ready to shoot. That's our first camera, and we can see that it's correctly loaded because there is a small red stuff that is appearing here. That's our loading indicator. Next thing, our camera is ready to shoot. Now we have set the ISO, we have loaded the film. One checkup that you will want to do from the 5 to 6 shots that you did after the checking is that when you actually crank it, you want to make sure that it starts to turn. So we are now at the 4, as I told you, around the 5 or 6 it should start. It will turn every time that you will crank the camera. Why is it important? It means that it is actually mechanically turning inside. If it's not mechanically turning, it means that something is wrong, because inside of the camera, it's not moving the film as it should, and you will have a blank roll. Why does it not do it before the 4th, 5th shot? It's because inside of your canister, there is not crazy tension, so there can be a little space, it's not tight. So the first one will come out without having to turn. But there is one moment when it will reach the pressure, and then it will start to turn when it will go out. So it will start from the 4 to 5, something like that. And that's a very important checking to make sure that it's correctly loaded. So as you can see now, every time that I take a photo, it does turn. It means that it's correctly loaded. At this stage, the camera is ready. I already took several photos. We are at the 7. So we'll say that now I'm shooting my roll. So let's simulate it. We reached the 17th year. This film has 24 photos, but we'll imagine that this is the end of the film. How do you know that it is the end? First, this roll had 24 poses, so when I'm at 24, it means that it's basically done. And the second thing is, when you will try to load it more, it will not work. So you will feel that it is the end. Never force a film that is the end, because you will break your film, it will be stuck inside, you will not be able to load it back inside of the canister. And basically, when you will open your camera, you will expose everything and all your photos will be done. There will be nothing able to save them after that. So you finished your film, everything is set. How do you unload the camera now? You will turn it. There is a little button right here. you'll click this little button, which will allow your film to turn freely inside. You'll put this one up. There is a little arrow showing you where you should turn, and you will start to turn following this little arrow. When you're turning, you will feel that something is mechanically happening in your camera. That's the film that is basically going back inside of the canister. So you will keep turning until you feel a little resistance. You will feel it. That's a very natural feel. I feel it now. This resistance is my film that is actually here at the end, and it's not rolling anymore. It's just that it's attached with the little tip that we saw in the past. So you will need to give it a little hit, a bit stronger, to be able to disattach it. So currently my film is sitting here. In my case, I don't want it to go back completely in the canister because that's my dummy film that I reuse. I need to still be able to take it. But in your side, when this is done, do 2-3 times the turn more because you want everything to go back in the canister. On my side, it's all good. When this is done, you can basically open it. So you open again. And as you can see, as I told you on my side, I didn't finish the 2-3 times more. So it's finishing here as it started actually. But in yours, it should be back fully inside. You will put this one up. You'll be able to take your film and you'll be able to bring it back to the lab and to develop it, basically. So that was the unloading of your film. And that's done. You are ready to go back at the beginning of the video and load your next film. Basically, as you can see, it's back to 0 and happy days. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy your film and have a nice shooting.